Welcome back to Northeast Current. I'm your host, Tammy Saunders. This month, Americans are activating their green thumbs, generating a projected $1.5 billion in retail sales at local lawn and garden centers. Gardening habits across the country are shifting with growing popularity of community gardens, a demand for organic products, and a shift to healthier, more environmentally friendly lawns and gardens. Joining us to share more is lifetime gardener and Growing to Green program coordinator, Bill Dawson. Welcome, Bill. So, Bill, I hear it's nice in Columbus, Ohio today. Are you ready to talk gardening?
Columbus, Ohio. We're right in the heart of the city at the Franklin Park Conservatory and Botanical Gardens. It's gorgeous.
I'm told this is the busiest month for lawn and garden retail industry. What tips do you have for people stocking up on supplies?
Yes, it is. I mean, this is the weekend. This is the time. But I like to get people thinking ahead. Also, a tip is to really think about, what you're buying and what your location is. Are you in an apartment? Are you in, do you have 6 acres that you're trying to landscape? Really evaluate your space, your conditions, your soil, doing a soil test potentially. But then when you're ready to go to the garden center, you're not fighting the crowds and you're not having to ask a lot of questions. You're kind of set and ready to go. You can go in there and shop, get your live goods, get your product, flowers and veggies and mulch and soil, and head home, and you can really have more time to garden.
America's gardening habits are shifting. What are some of the new ways Americans are caring for their lawns and gardens?
Yeah, I think we're always shifting. We're always looking for new ideas and new trends and things like that. I think right now we're really paying attention to our environment, and so we're looking at natural products, organic products, and water-wise planting and rain barrels and that sort of thing. So those trends are out there. Certainly raised bed gardening, container gardening, vertical, growing vertically to save space.
Community gardening has taken off in recent years. I'm happy to say in northeastern PA we have a very successful community garden. Tell us a bit about the Grow 1000 program.
Absolutely. Community gardening is awesome because it brings so many people together in your communities. But the Grow 1000 program is an initiative supported by Scotts Miracle-Gro. And they use folks like us here at the Franklin Park Conservatory and Botanical Garden as experts and to go around the country. And the goal is to plant 1,000 gardens before the year 2018, which coincides with Scott's 150th anniversary. So these gardens are going out in so many communities across the U.S. We're more than halfway there in the 1,000 number. Just got back from St. Louis planting a pollinator garden in a public park, and we had 3 different sets of schools and school children there to help us plant. We had community members, we had senior citizens from down the street. So we had this great intergenerational thing going on, and community engagement. The mayor was there to help plant. It brought about a new look into this park, and it's saving our bees and our butterflies and creating habitat that in turn helps us grow food. If we didn't have the pollinators, we would not have our food.
Everyone doesn't have a huge yard. What tips can you give for someone with a small space or indoor garden?
Absolutely. Again, look at your space, see where the sun shines and where it doesn't, and what kind of shelter you have, what kind of soil you might have. Maybe you only have a patio, so you're doing a patio planting, much like this planter here. So you've got, great annuals in here and a bit of tropical feel to your patio as you're sitting out there dining. That's a great opportunity. This container could instantly be turned into herbs and veggies as well. Edible flowers such as nasturtiums, tomatoes, peppers, herbs, all can be done in containers, and there's actually varieties out there specific patio tomatoes that will grow an abundance of tomatoes in a pot like this, in a container. You can do vertical gardening and grow cucumbers up a trellis. Vining flowers, vining plants are all opportunities for small space gardening. And of course, you can go indoors and, windowsill herbs and foliage plants in your house and flowering plants. It just makes you feel better when you're surrounded by by life and plants and green things. If you really want to get more information on gardening tips and ideas and really a lot more information about the Grow 1000 program, you can go to scottsmiraclegrow.com. Great information there.
Bill, thanks for the great information on planting. We will be right back after these messages. Welcome back to Northeast Current. I'm your host, Tammy Saunders. There's nothing small about small business. In fact, American small businesses account for 54% of all U.S. sales, according to the Small Business Administration. To satisfy small business owners' appetite for success, the UPS Store is launching its annual Small Biz Salute campaign. Joining us to share more is entrepreneur and host of CNBC's The Profit, Marcus Lemonis, and the UPS Store President, Tim Davis. Welcome, gentlemen. Why are small businesses such a big part of communities and economy?
Well, we're going to talk about how much we love Wilkes-Barre first. I have a number of businesses in Pennsylvania, and one of them is an affiliation with a billboard company in your town. So I just thought I'd get that out of the way because I love the town.
Marcus, so glad to hear you are a part of our community on a successful business level. In your opinion, what drives small business owners?
Well, small business owners are inspired by a lot of different means to start their own business. But once they're in it, I think they find out very quickly that it's very, very hard work. And at the UPS Store, small businesses are our biggest customers. So we're constantly trying to connect with those small business owners to get insights and learn more about them. Recently, we fielded a survey to talk to small business owners and hear from them, and they told us a couple of very interesting things. Small business owners told us, and this is 2/3 of our respondents, that building face-to-face contact with other small business owners was critical to the relationships that they need to grow their business. The other thing they said, and this is 3/4 of our respondents, 3/4 said that expanding their marketing efforts was the most important thing to growing their small business. So the month of May, with our Small Biz Salute campaign, we're using this entire month to help shout out to small business owners using hashtag #SmallBizSalute to recognize those small business owners. We've created events that they can do networking and get keynote speakers to talk about marketing insights.
How can consumers get involved with the Small Biz Salute?
Well, I guess my question to your viewers is, when is the last time they actually did business with a small business? Because the first step in being part of any Small Business Salute is actually engaging and doing business with a small business. And that doesn't mean thinking about it like a charity. I expect people to go in and do business with small businesses, but hold them accountable just like you would any other business. And so if you have feedback about the people that work there, or the process that they use to give you your product or service, or the product that they're selling you, give them feedback, because I think every small business wants to get better, and it's people like yourself that ultimately determine the success of the business, not only with your wallet, but with your feedback.
And that's so important. And I'm happy to say in Northeastern PA, we support the Shop Local movement.
You know, in a town like Wilkes-Barre, I think one of the things that I want to see small businesses do in that community or in surrounding communities is actually take your small business and immerse yourself in that community. Participate in local activities, participate in local events. Make sure that the members of the community feel like you're there and you're part of the fabric and the DNA. That's one way to unlevel the playing field from any big box business that may move into your town. They're typically not going to be as engaged in the community centers and the festivals and the parades and the farmers markets and all the different events that go on. And so it's a very affordable way to get really deep in with the community.
Marcus, what drove you to start your own business?
You know, I had a bit of a rough childhood, and one of the things that helped me as small business and business itself was a way for me to really feel like I could fit in. I was always good at math and I was good at talking, but I lacked the people skills that I really needed to be comfortable. And so business was a way for me to fit in. And so often I meet business owners that tell me that that was their connection to their community or their connection to other people. It's a great outlet and a resource, and it's a way to give yourself confidence when confidence is something that's hard to come by.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any last-minute thoughts for our viewers?
Yeah, we would like you to go out and celebrate small businesses by using the hashtag SmallBizSalute on social media and say something inspiring to the small business owners that work so hard. Remember, they're the backbone of our economy, and we need to say something inspiring to them, and let's support small business for the entire month.
Thanks so much. We will get the word out about the Small Biz Salute. I'm Tammy Saunders, and thank you for joining us this morning on Northeast Current. Be sure to tune in next week. Dear God, that was a tough one.
That was a tough one. Or fit. Is that it? Or how should I fit it?
Okay, was that okay? Like, so should I be more loose? Should I be more lemon?
I said zero instead of O, which I like.
Really?
Yeah, I do. O is a letter, zero is a number. And people do it all the time.
Like that.
So watch me mess up the beginning part now.
2 cucumbers and a zucchini and a couple little grapes.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bill.
And that's
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Let me write that down.
he kept saying, oh yeah, we'll get to it, we'll get to it, we'll get to it, and that's what he said.
Covers topic? Nah, no, it doesn't.
Anybody famous? I wish I could get more natural.
Even any safe. Hold on, let me write that down.
He's not the guy from Shark Tank, is he?
Thank you for.
Will. Oh, God, what's wrong with me? Okay.
That's good. We'll do it one more time.
Oh, God, why am I so bad today? Others signing off. No. Okay, great. Okay, all right.
However
Okay,
you want it.
all right. Why can't I do this? Let's do this. Okay.